at a certain scheduling aspect. And this year, July 5th, will be the earliest that we'll ever have it. So next year, we'll be going back 7 days.
Oh, okay.
So next year will be a week later.
Next year, you're looking back at the 11th or something like that to start.
And then it starts the process back up again. It'll start on the 11th, and the next year will start on the 10th, and the 9th, and the 8th. And
all right, I'm going to ask you a question that I hadn't prepped you for here, and this you might say, Bruce, don't ask me that question ever again. With it being July 6th, are you with the big, large polling event on July 6th? I mean, the Lucas Oil is one of the biggest events you'll have, if not
It is, and it's a points.
Yeah, this is part of the tour.
Yes, that's exactly right.
How are we having fireworks?
No.
It's like 2 days after the 4th of July. All right, tell me, I got to know then, since I'm asking you here on live television or almost live television. Am I the first person to bring up fireworks to you, or has that been brought up to you so before in the preparations for this?
And actually, we had a few discussions concerning that because it's July 5th. We thought we might do some type of patriotic concert and do the fireworks at the end. But this year in Fairfield, Lou Carl and his group had the Founders Day deal, and it was on the Saturday, and we felt like that we didn't want to take anything away from that. That was a good deal that they did. And I was anticipating that they possibly might do the fireworks, but I guess they're not going to. But anyway, they didn't. So we kind of discussed that, but we have to be very careful with fireworks around.
Well, that was going to be my next question. Where would you shoot them?
Well, it'd have to be off grounds.
Yeah.
And then we have all the livestock there. And
you've got
horses.
Wheat fields to the north, maybe.
Right.
And parking, vehicles parking. There really was, as I thought about it more and more, I thought, well, there isn't all that much room for the ash to fall.
Yeah. And the other thing is you think about okay, hey, it'd be neat. You could sit in the grandstand and watch the fireworks. You can't look up in the grandstand.
Grandstand's got a roof.
One year I brought in, to start the tractor pool, we brought in parachuters to carry the American flag in.
Oh, that's cool.
And so we played Lee Greenwood's.
Yeah, God bless the USA.
Why the flag was coming down, and then, there was people out in the infield that was oohing and ahhing, and the people in the grandstand was trying to look and see where they were. Finally, when they finally got down,
finally gets down to like 100 feet.
Right, you can see. So
well, there are certainly then there are different things that as a president you have to and your board has to think about.
Right, and not every activity we bring in. 2 years ago, I went to Florida and was at the Strawberry Festival down there, which is an excellent festival to go to. And so we saw this act. Terry and I saw this act, and it's called the Redhead Express.
Redhead Express,
And so we brought him in. I come back to the board. I mean, I said, hey, this is a great group. I mean, they are really good, and I think we can afford them to bring them in here. And after we had that, we had very little attendance to that Redhead.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Nobody knew who they were.
That's right. And it was a bomb. And so this year when I said that I was going to Florida, they said, stay away from the Strawberry Festival.
All right, so we've established there's no bombs this year at the Wayne County Fair. No firework bombs and no Redhead Express bombs.
We're not having any music during the week.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. You're watching, ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. This is Gary Carter. We're going to talk about what is coming up. It starts with Friday night, the Big Horse Show, and then the Midway on Saturday, and we'll get all into that here when we return on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey on Wabash Catch TV. Back right after these.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
In 1949, Morton Buildings constructed our first machine storage building to establish our bond with the farming community. Since then, our relationship has grown, and so have our product offerings. From the smallest specialized operation to the largest agricultural enterprise, we understand the needs of your business and continue to evolve to meet industry demands. Plus, when you build a Morton building, you're backed by the strongest warranty in the business. To learn more about the Morton Advantage, visit mortonbuildings.com.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I'm Christine, and I used to smoke. My tip is, when you hear the words oral cancer, think about more than just your mouth. The skin grafts and reconstructive surgery can really leave a mark on your arm, your shoulder, and your neck. Not to mention what it can do to your face.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. Thank you so much. Guest today, it is Gary Carter of Carter Turf and Tractor, actually the main gig for Gary. Hey, but how's that going?
Oh, it's doing great.
Yeah, cool,
yep.
Wonderful. And he is also on the Wayne County Fair Board. We're talking about the Wayne County Fair. It begins July 5th. The big deal, though, and I don't know, Gary. Occasionally, I think you've told me in the past, but I've slept since then. So, how in the world did you get the Wayne County Fair into a huge? The Lucas Oil tractor pull is a big deal.
Yes, it is.
How'd that happen?
Well, I think mainly
Niall?
through mainly through Niall. He promoted it and was the promoter of it, and brought it to the fair, and we've been having it ever since.
Let's tell folks what to expect at this fair, at this event, this tractor pull. It's not like your little ones that you'll see just going around. Like you'll see the occasional pull.
If you like noise, smoke, you'll have it Saturday night at the.
Is that right?
And power. I mean, one division of this, which the Steve Bunnage has a tractor. This has 4 engines on it, and they all have to be tuned to the just right, and they hook up to that sled, and And when they put the throttle to it, I mean,
what's the horsepower of these things?
Oh, I have no clue. A lot more than our Kubota tractors that we sell.
But this gets television coverage.
Yes.
I mean, this will be on ESPN or ESPN too.
You could be watching ESPN some Saturday, and they'll bring up the
it may not be live. It may not be live, but you'll be watching and you'll be flipping around, and oh my heavens, there's the Wayne County Fair.
Yeah, this is a major points deal for them, and we'll have semis in that infield, and they'll have 2 or 3 tractors in the semi, and this is not just somebody saying, "Oh, I'm going to go race today."
Yeah,
these are people that have prepared.
This is on a tour,
yes,
and these are drivers from all around the country.
Yes, that's correct. And I believe when they come to us, they're going to be pretty close. I think one of their stops is in Indiana, and they're going to be coming to us from Indiana. So we'll see some cars. We'll see some tractor trailers in there Friday night, I believe.
What kind of different? How much different classes are there? How big is the competition? And how long will it take?
I'm not an expert on this, but we run 4 classes, and I think it's a 2-wheel drive pickup, a 4-wheel drive. These are not your normal pickup trucks.
No, they wouldn't be. They couldn't be.
And then we do pro stock on the tractors, and then we do I believe they call them modifieds. I believe is what it's called.
Modified's the big one, right?
Yes, the 4 engines, and so we run these 4 classes. Now I have been to some. I believe Vandenberg County runs the same show that we run. They're on the same deal, and I think they add a few classes to that. We're lucky to have the Bunnages in our area and out by Golden Gate and Wayne County, and so they have been the driving force behind a lot of this.
That's a nice pun.
Yeah, right. Behind this, and they've been very successful in the tractor pulling fields.
When somebody when you mention noise,
yes,
how loud are we talking? If somebody say if I go to the grandstand and I buy a box, do you still have box seats
yes,
available?
Yes, we do. Okay. And chairbacks now.
And chairbacks available. Oh,
yes.
Really?
Yep.
Up in the stand.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, wonderful. I haven't seen those. I got to get back. When did those come available?
Last year, first year.
All right. Dang it! I can't believe I didn't see it. All right. So if I'm sitting there in the chairback, or if I'm in the box up there in front, how loud's this going to be?
And bring earplugs. And actually, you don't have to bring them because Fairfield National Bank has donated earplugs for everybody. So
have they?
We'll be handing out earplugs at the tractor pull.
I suspect probably not a bad idea for me if I'm walking around getting on the Ferris wheel too that night. It might get kind of loud out there too, right?
That's correct. That's correct.
It went okay. If for folks looking online, where do they find more information about all this?
You can go to Lucas Oil Tractor.
Okay.
You can go to their website and look at the classes that we're going to have in the show. But also you can go to our website, which we have a new website. It's really we just started rebuilding our website.
Formative stages?
Right. And that's WC Fair, WCFair.net.
Oh, that's handy.
And,
the other one was a little long, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was long.
New Wayne County Fair.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. And the gentleman that was running that for us in his company, he passed away.
Yeah. So this is WCFair.net.
Right. Correct.
And presumably we've got a nice little presence on Facebook too, right?
Yes, we do. Yeah.
Okay. Now we've been talking about this nice tractor pull, and they're going to have it's people coming from all over the country. Price of admission is a bargain for this kind of thing, isn't it?
We think it is. It's $20, and that gets you if you want to sit in the grandstand or the infield bleachers. We have some nice infield bleachers now, and we repurposed the Fairfield High School bleachers out there.
Oh, these are football bleachers.
Yes, right, okay. And they work out great for us, and we have a nice venue actually, and then also you can go anywhere in the pits. $20 gets you in anywhere.
How about that? That's all on Saturday night. The Wayne County Fair starts on Friday night. We're going to come back. We're going to talk about the Midway as well as some of the rest of the events taking place throughout the rest of Fair Week. Fair Week starts Friday. July 5th. Unbelievable that early. I'm all for it. That's so cool. The sooner the better, because the corn dogs will be there too, right?
That's correct.
That's what it's about. Corn dogs and elephant ears. We'll be back right after these. Do stick around.
I'm Brian. You probably know someone who's had a heart attack, COPD, or a heart bypass operation. You might even know someone who's had a heart transplant, lung cancer, or part of their lung removed. But what about someone who's had all 6? Now you do. My tip is, if smoking doesn't get you one way, it'll get you another.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Looking to build a new hobby building, horse barn, or farm shop? Let Morton Buildings help you design and construct a building that perfectly suits your needs. We'll be there for you every step of the way, even post-construction, with the strongest non-prorated warranty in the industry. Plus, Morton's exclusive Energy Performer insulation system provides the ultimate in comfort and efficiency. To see our latest projects and learn more, please visit mortonbuildings.com.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. My guest today is Gary Carter. He's the president of the Wayne County Fair Board down in Fairfield, Illinois. The Wayne County Fair in Fairfield starts up on Friday the 5th, and it's going to run through Saturday, right?
Yes, the 13th.
Saturday the 13th. So you want to make sure you figure out sometime you're going to be there. Sunday is as good as any because I think we were talking off the air. I don't think we mentioned it on the air about church night, right?
That's
Sundays, correct. It's always reserved for church night.
Right.
Works great.
Yes, it does.
Makes everything happy. Everybody is happy. However, it's kind of changed a little bit, hasn't it?
Yeah. Last year, before last year, is one of these deals right after the fair happened 2 years ago or whenever it was. I decided, Sunday nights just wasn't popping. It just wasn't going. So I made some contacts with the Fairfield Ministerial Alliance and approached them about doing something big at the Wayne County Fair on Sunday night, and
I mean, because at this point, every church would have their own service, and if somebody was going to come out to the fair, it wasn't really united, was it?
It was just hit and miss, you know, and it was. In fact, it was almost to the point that we were thinking about doing something different, you know, because it just wasn't bringing anybody out. So I went to the ministerial line and said, look, we need to do something different on this, and we discussed some things, and I suggested some things, and the first year, which was last year, almost somewhere in the neighborhood of 4,000 people made it on the grounds.
You had 4,000 people on the ground on church night.
Yes.
That's incredible.
They gave away 3,000 armbands.
Tell them why. They're giving away the church. This is the thing. The alliance, the ministerial alliance, Wayne County, I guess, not just Fairfield.
Yeah.
Right?
One of my suggestions. Well, I went to the carnival guy first. I said, "What would it take to buy the carnival out on Sunday night?" And he figured there a minute. He said, we don't do very much on Sunday night. It'll just be this amount of dollars."
Throws a number.
Throws a number out there. So I'm thinking, okay. And then we got some concerts to come in, and so we went back to them and said, look, we'd like for you to look at doing this, and it'll be possibly make it a Christian night on Sunday night, and all the churches get involved in it, and this sort of thing. And
I'll be doggone if it doesn't work.
Well, then this year we started after the fair was over. The carnival guy came to me. He said, "Well, I'm not selling it out again."
So
at
I
that
took
price.
it back. Well, but he gave you another number, though. But the Ministerial Alliance is still buying Sunday night, right?
That's right. I told the Ministerial Alliance, I don't know that we can do the buyout of the carnival, because I'm not sure you can afford to do that. But the carnival guy gave me a number. I went to him, and they said, "Yeah, that's what we want to do." Well,
you see, they must. That's the thing. They probably had understood that it was a little bit hit and miss too, Gary.
Yes.
I mean, and they want to reach as many folks as possible too.
Right. And I don't know how many will have there Sunday night. It is free carnival rides. There will be entertainment in the grandstand.
Yeah.
I believe they're having. We have the Midwest Food Bank program.
That's right.
At Fairfield, and I think they're going to be doing some relabeling and stuff on service project, you might
that's
they would
great.
call it.
Yeah.
And so I would like, one of my goals at the Wayne County Fair is for us to build a habitat home during the fair, and so you just come out and donate an hour or two to put a wall together, and then as the week goes on, then we have this house that is there.
Where would you put the home? I mean, basically, you would leave it on the fair site?
Well, it's a home that would just be put up there, but then it'd be taken down, put on a semi, and it would go to a habitat place.
That's really,
and then finished up.
That's the thing that a lot of folks don't realize. Now, when you think of the fair system in Illinois, it's basically to help promote 4-H, and it's agricultural fair.
Yes.
But you don't see them donating a lot back to the community a ton, and this is a great way to do that, isn't it?
Right. And so, it becomes a service project for people coming to the fair, a purpose for them to come to the fair. The Wayne County Fair for the Wayne County is one of the biggest economic development deals for that week. I mean,
it's bringing in a ton of folks.
It is. And, we talked about the tractor pool, the impact that the tractor pool has on the city of Fairfield. I've been told by the restaurants in town and by just the restaurants and gas stations and different places that's their busiest week of the year.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. They always ask me, they call me up, hey, when we're setting schedules, when's Fair Week? And
That's that's really cool. I'll ask you something, Aaron, just a minute about don't let me forget restaurants. So that's really cool. So Sunday night's going to be a big night. Get the kids out, go out to the fair. Free armbands put on by the Fairfield Ministerial Alliance, and then on Monday you're going to pay for the rides. However, free grandstand.
Free grandstand. Fairfield National Bank is stepped to the plate on that. And
what time do the events start? start most every night?
different times, but like the harness racing's at 6. Most everything else is at 7, but the Lucas Oil Tractor Pool's at 6:30.
Okay, so 6:30 on Saturday night. Everything else starting at 7. When does the Midway typically open? I know from past experience, you can drive out there and usually find someplace to get a sandwich at lunch, but nothing else running.
That's right. I think I can't remember right off the top of my head, but it's either 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock the Midway opens up.
Okay.
And I believe it's 6 o'clock they'll open up during the week, and so that's when that will.
How much racing are we able to get at 6? I mean, starting at 6 o'clock, probably looking about a half an hour between each race. We have 6 races scheduled.
I talked to Larry Taylor.
I haven't seen the card yet.
Right. No, and they register on Friday.
Okay.
So basically, I would say that we'll probably have anywhere from 9 to 12 races.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's a pretty good number of races.
Yeah.
And do the Jadens, are they not Jadens, who are the harness racing guys? T-Trix. Are they all involved in that too?
Yeah. They're. I don't know whether we'll have any T-Trix racing. Illinois racing is
you got Hall
tough.
of Famers there.
Oh, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. And they have come back to race for us.
Yeah.
In the race, but we'll have a lot of local racing.
I got to ask then. I have to ask then, since I saw it in the newspaper last week or something. Buddy Simpson had his 90th birthday, and I know that we have had the oldest racer at Wayne County Fair, right? The oldest racer in the world. He was
from Albion.
He was about 95 years.
Something like that.
Is Buddy going to keep racing and try to get to the
You know what? I don't think he's driving horses now and doesn't stop, so he's does well.
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. And before I go to break, let me tell you, I do have a show here that we run every week. It's called Take the Points. It's we talk a little gambling on it. Will I be able to show up Monday night and make a little money? Or
I'd say somewhere, and I'm not saying I haven't seen it, in the grandstands here. Somebody throwing a dollar in the hat.
Somebody's winner take all.
But I actually, to be honest with you, we do have pick a winner.
Really?
And so we draw the pick a winner, and you can win $10 every race if you pick the winner.
Hey, that's better than I do at the track sometimes. it's often better than what I do at the track. We're talking here to Gary Carter. We've got a ton more to talk about and not a ton more time. We'll wrap things with Gary here right after these words. Do stick around. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. Back after these.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details. At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
In 1949, Morton Buildings constructed our first machine storage building to establish our bond with the farming community. Since then, our relationship has grown, and so have our product offerings. From the smallest specialized operation to the largest agricultural enterprise, we understand the needs of your business and continue to evolve to meet industry demands. Plus, when you build a Morton building, you're backed by the strongest warranty in the business. To learn more about the Morton Advantage, visit mortonbuildings.com.
I'm Christine, and I used to smoke. My tip is, when you hear the words oral cancer, think about more than just your mouth. The skin grafts and reconstructive surgery can really leave a mark on your arm, your shoulder, and your neck. Not to mention what it can do to your face.
Morning, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. My guest today is Gary Carter from the Wayne County Fair, and we're talking about, we just gotten through Monday night. You've got 5 more nights to tell me about, don't you? What is going on Tuesday night?
Well, Tuesday night is what we used to call drag racing, but now it's called flat track racing.
Okay.
But we have some different classes and that's a fun night because, kids can bring their pickup trucks out.
Yeah, this is for anybody.
That's right.
This is just off the street.
And so these kids think, hey, I've got a fast truck, Well, they get up there and they wait for that light to turn green, and it turns green, and then,
they're trucking as fast as they thought.
2 or 3 seconds later, they're leaving the green light. So, as you watch NHRA, you think, oh, I can do that.
Oh yeah, they've got that Christmas tree going down.
I can pull a good light, but our model used to be bring anything and we'll drag it, but we've had to kind of calm that down a little bit.
Well, you had too many people bringing lawnmowers.
Well, different things, and we did have a snowmobile one year, so.
In July.
So that's on Tuesday night. $10 admission to that. It's always a good time, fun time.
How long is the pull? How many feet are they?
I think it's 300 feet.
Like it's not a pull. It's a drag. A drag rather.
I believe it's 300 feet is what they set up.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. And that's going to be in the middle of the infield, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
And then on Wednesday.
By the way, how much is that one?
That's $10.
$10.
Yeah. Wednesday, we're bringing in a new event. It's go-kart racing.
Okay.
And so the wheelers there in town kind of simulated us a little bit, and we've been talking to some other fairs. They've been doing it. We needed another event to come in, and so we're bringing in go-karts on Wednesday night.
Okay, so Wednesday we're bringing the go-karts in. Now, these aren't going to be the motocross is out this year, so you're not
right. We're not having any motocross.
We're not building the infield up.
We'll be building the track, and there'll be banks on each end.
Is it going to be? Is it going to be using the full half mile?
Oh no. We're building an 1/8 mile track inside.
Oh really?
Yes, right.
Okay, yeah. Like they have at Wayne City.
Yeah, that's correct.
Oh, okay.
That's correct.
And are you bringing the folks over from Wayne City?
I believe they race over there. Some of those will be coming, but we're told that we possibly have around 70 to 75 carts there.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, so there's different divisions. Young people be involved in this, and I think once you see it, you'll like it.
Sure.
And then on
$10 a night on that one too.
I believe $10 a night on the go-karts as well.
Now, can I? We'll get to the rest of it here in a second. We were talking about you mentioned that there were still some box seats, some boxes open, chairs.
Yes.
Can I get the entire week?
Yes, you can. You can buy an entire week. 4 seats in the box for $140. That is
Wait a minute. Whoa. A piece? Or $140
for the whole box. Yeah, for 4 seats. For $140, I'm going to give you 4 seats in a box.
Gary, I'm doing the math here. I know.
I'm
already to $160.
It's a great deal. I'm telling you.
That is a great deal.
A family of 4 can do that, $140, and they're selling out fast. We sell them out, and then we have chair backs, which is just a regular, and then we have the bleachers.
Do you have the same kind of special on the chair backs or anything?
Not exactly. They're all just regular price.
Okay, so can you buy those?
But it is a signed chair back. You do have a number.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. Can you do that at wcfair.net, or does it direct you to someone else?
Actually,
or do they need to call?
We do not have that set up. At my shop, we sell pre-sales on all of our grandstand events, and that's right across from Kincaid's Wainwright.
Yeah, so if you're interested in if you're interested in pre-selling, pre-buying tickets for anything, go to Carter Turf and Tractor. It's about 50 yards up the road.
Yes, very close.
From the fairgrounds, and it's the old Kroger, the old Save-A-Lot, the old right next to Kincaid's. Yep. You can't miss it. And like I've done the math in my head. I'm already to $160, right. And we're not even to Thursday yet.
Right.
With another, do the math again, another 50 apiece.
Right.
That's a pretty. That's a sparkling deal.
That is an excellent buy for our box seats.
No, that's I can't believe you have any left.
So we normally don't.
Okay, well, you may not by the time.
Right.
You may not by the time the end of this show.
Well, who knows?
All right. Okay. So we've got go-kart racing on Wednesday night. What are we doing Thursday night? And the Midway is open all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
What time's the Midway usually get going?
Anywhere from 5 to 6. Yeah.
Okay.
So on Thursday night, we're bringing in another item. That's when we usually had the motocross on Thursday night. So this year we are bringing in what they call mini sprints. And I don't know if you remember Dallas Garmin and the Garmin Midget.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
That's the type of car, not as big, but that's the type of car they'll be racing.
But it's bigger than the go-karts.
It's bigger than the go-karts, yes. And they race at Wayne City as well. These are some of the same carts. I believe there'll be some wing carts that are there. They'll run fast. They'll put on a great show.
The mini sprints are pretty cool. These are the ones that begin actually to look like a car with a wing on the back.
Yes, yeah. And so they'll be there, and I'm excited about Thursday night because I think people will really enjoy that race. They'll really get into that.
Probably that, and Wednesday and Thursday each start at 7 o'clock as well, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And what kind of time frame are we looking at? How long will these go through the course of the night?
I'd say it's going to be a 10 o'clock show ending probably. Okay. I mean, you're going to get your money's worth definitely for.
Well, that's why folks want to make sure they get their money's
right.
worth.
And then on Friday night, we did something a little different this year. We usually always ended up with our tractor pool our demo derby on Saturday night, but we've switched that to Friday night.
No kidding.
Yeah. So, and then one of the reasons we switched, there was a lot of demo derbies out there on Saturday night. Yeah. So we decided to.
Well, there are probably 3 or 4 other fairs throughout the state this weekend. Yeah. The next weekend too.
So we decided to make the. Gutsy move and move it to Friday. So that might be one of my Redhead Express.
So we're calling them the Redhead Express events.
Right.
But that's the thing. I saw the lineup for the Demolition Derby. There's about $7,000 of prize money.
We have great prize money for that demo derby.
That usually brings the drivers and the big crowd.
We're anticipating 45 cars or more for that. Yeah.
And powder puff and all that kind of business.
I don't think you call them powder puff. I think they're in there right during the regular race.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, I think so. Yeah.
No kidding.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's
they're
cool.
competitors.
Yeah, absolutely right.
And you don't realize about a demo derby. It's just not about going out and getting a car out the junkyard and seeing if the engine will run and bring it to the demo.
These ladies and gentlemen are working on.
They build engines to go in these things.
Really?
Oh my, yes. It's a major deal. And then Saturday night, we're going to end up with the new rodeo this year.
Tell me about the new rodeo.
Oh, man, there's going to be 8 events. Bronco riding. You can come and ride some Broncos.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Anybody can...
I don't think so.
I've got health insurance. I would need it.
First, you'd be like me. You wouldn't get out of the gate before they have you off.
Well, yeah, there's no Broncos going to want me on them.
The only success that I think you and I would have, we're going to have mutton busted at intermission.
Yeah, that we might be able to do.
For you and I, there's a 40-pound weight limit on that mutton bust. So you and I are out of that.
Doggone it, Gary! I had my hopes up. Okay, you got these guys. Who's the rodeo?
It's I can't hardly say. It's Wooten Rodeo. WOTEN. Wooten Rodeo.
Wooten.
You say that 10 times.
Wooten Rodeo.
And they're out of Cape Girardeau.
No kidding.
Yes, and had some good reviews on them, and so we're really looking forward to having them here.
Had some good reviews, and this was also one of the reasons you kind of moved the demo derby. Difficult to get this group.
Right. And our regular rodeo, C-Bar Rodeo, is no longer in business.
Yeah, he got out of it.
Right, and we didn't know that until late in this year, and so we had to scramble to find us a rodeo, and we interviewed several of them, and this one come out on top. And
when you're in it, when your crew is interviewing for a rodeo, what are you trying to make sure that they have? I mean, it's, to me, I like I like bronc busting. That's pretty cool too.
And we've never had that at Wayne County Fair. We just had bull riding and
see, now bronco busting, you're talking with saddle and without saddle.
That's
too,
correct.
right?
That's right. And so there's 8 events that they're going to have.
Nice.
And
they have bull riding.
Yes. Yep. And they'll have the barrel racing and the flag deal that they do, and roping. I think there's some roping,
that's a nice
calf
deal.
roping. Yeah.
And that's on Saturday night.
That's on Saturday night.
That's 15 at the gate. How much does it cost to get in and park?
Nothing.
What?
Free.
I can't believe it. What a deal. What a deal. Now tell me, I ask you this every year. I've done this show with Gary on the radio over the past 4 or 5 years, and I've had you on television now for the last 2 years. Did we get a Ferris wheel?
We do have a Ferris wheel.
See, I ask you this every year just to make sure that we have a Ferris wheel, because that's the coolest thing.
And it's hard to find a carnival that has a Ferris wheel.
Is that right? Is it getting more difficult as time passes?
Well, the reason is that, they are wanting to put people on rides so they can ride numerous times.
Oh.
It takes somebody with experience to load a Ferris wheel.
Especially in a quick, efficient manner.
That's right. And so that's why you'll see them loading one seat and going up and missing 2 or 3 and go to the third seat, and then it's a process of how they load the Ferris wheels. And I didn't know that, and that's why a lot of carnivals don't want to have that.
And this carnival, you've had this guy a few years
yes,
now, right?
And so it's very difficult. You have to be an experienced operator to run a Ferris wheel.
And so they've got them, and they're all inspected and they're safe.
Oh
rides
yeah.
I mean,
these are all Eli.
Where's the guy from?
He's from Marion, Illinois.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
they do a nice job.
Little Egypt amusements they do.
You've had these folks now, and you keep inviting them back. So I mean, you must be.
I signed multiple year contracts with them.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Oh,
because if you lose a carnival, it's tough to find one.
Well, that's what you keep hearing. You'll hear from the occasional other fair. They lose one, and they've got to adjust their dates just to be able to get a carnival. Hey, Gary, it's going to be a lot of fun. Thanks very much for coming in. The Wayne County Fair starts on July 5th. That's this Friday, and it runs through July 13th next Saturday. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Have a great time. Should be a great time. The tractor pulls this Saturday night. You want to see it. You don't want to miss it. There's plenty out there. You don't want to miss a thing. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Thanks very much for watching. You go out. Have yourself a great day. We'll see you soon.